Hello everybody, this is D. King Bay, your book granny here with the book review for you. Oh yeah, today I'm reading The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is my first book by him, and I will say this is one of the books that I had facing forward. When they face forward on my shelf, that means it's one of my favorites from the previous year, which was 2024. I'm just really behind on doing his review, so I'm trying to catch up. So I took him out of his little spot of honor over there and brought him over here so you guys can see him. I did purchase my copy from, this is a special edition from Broken Bindings, so I'll link to the video so you can see the full thing. As always, this is a no spoiler zone. The Tainted Cup is a murder mystery fantasy where you have these giant sea titans that attack the coastal cities from time to time. The world's economy, government, military, everything is structured around defeating these sea titans. So you have this captain, a military captain, and he's up there minding his own little captain business when all of a sudden this big old tree, big A tree, just grows right out and just sprouts out of him. And of course it kills him instantly. Now he's in this place that can't nobody get in. They're like, how did they get in there? Who killed him? Was it a contagion? Is it a murder? What happened? What happened? What happened, right? So of course, they have to send investigators in. So Anna and Den are put on this case. Anna's the lead investigator. Now she is, I don't call her a shut-in, but she's super observant. She notices everything. She's so observant that she wears a blindfold all the time because she can get overstimulated, okay? She never leaves, very rarely leaves her house. I mean, she don't go, and you're like, how's she gonna do an investigation if she don't ever leave the house? Well, that's where her assistant Den comes in. Den, the whole book is done from his point of view. Yes, it's all done from his point of view. And he's her assistant, and he has the ability, if he sees it, hears it, touches it, feels all the senses, he remembers every single thing, and he can replay it to her. He can vocally say it back to her, every single thing that he's seen, touched, smelled, all that sort of stuff, and tell her about. So that's how she gets her information. And I haven't seen anyone like that before. I'm like, wow, now that's some sort of memory. You know what I'm saying? So it's really good. So he goes in there. He's actually kind of new at this job. He's newer at it. So, and this is his first big case. You know, I mean, this commander being killed, the way he was killed, where he was killed, all that sort of stuff. Is it a murder? People think, okay, maybe it's just a contagion. He's got to figure this out. And like I say, he's new at this, so don't nobody want to really work with him. They want to talk to Anna, but she stays up in the cabin. So, so he's got a lot to work through in this book. I really enjoyed the dynamic between those two because she's like, you can do it. And he gets out there and he has to do it. I mean, everything's like stacked against him, but yet he has to keep on forcing through. He has to get information from people who don't look at him as anything. They're like, he's nothing. He's just a little peon. But he has to still get that information that she needs because she doesn't leave. And mind you, like I said, Titans, these big old Leviathans, they believe there's one coming towards the city. So everybody's trying to rush around, get this and that done, and he's busy trying to do his investigation. Don't nobody want to help him out. It's a mess. Let's just say it's a mess because this was a high profile guy. So we got to figure out what the heck going on. Is there some sort of conspiracy? I mean, there's a lot going on. So he has to try and figure it out. Now, I will say I did figure out what the mystery is, but that's okay because I usually do figure out what the mystery is. It was logical. It made sense. And I liked that Den had to work his way through things. I mean, he really had to work his way through. I will say Anna, though, I know he repeats everything to her, but it's just like, it felt like she just knew. And I guess maybe because you actually saw Den working through the issues and you don't see that with her, it felt more real with him. I mean, that's probably why I like him better too. I mean, and everything was done from his point of view because he actually had to work to get the answers. Whereas he tells her the stuff and it's like she automatically know. You know what I'm saying? Den is the underdog. I like a good underdog story, and this is an underdog story because he is an underdog. She's actually kind of an underdog too because she can't really leave the house because of the overstimulation issues that she has. So she has to rely on Den. Now, Den also has a learning disability that he's trying to keep secret from everybody, including Anna, the most observant person ever. So him working a way around that is also a whole nother angle that's in there. I mean, that this author, he put a lot of stuff in there. It was good. It wasn't too much now, y'all. It was really, really good. This is classified as a fantasy. When I saw it, it said fantasy, but I personally think of it more as a sci-fi, and I'll tell you why. Yes, we're on this world with these fantastical beasts and all that sort of stuff, and you got people with all these special abilities. Like, for instance, Anna's, she had like grafting. There are graftings and splicings of DNA and all that sort of stuff in order to give people their abilities. So that's why she's super perceptive. You might have somebody with these eyes that can see at night. You might have some really strong like rock creature type man. But all that stuff isn't based in magic. It's based in science. Instead, they, like I said, they did graftings or, splicing of DNA, blah, 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 all kind of scientific stuff, not magic. So to me, even though we're humans and it's, like I said, it's fantastical, that is a sci-fi, but that's okay. I'm not mad at it. It was good anyway. It was still good. So there is a next book, and it's A Drop of Corruption. So that's coming on after the events of this one. We then go to A Drop of Corruption, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. I'm actually reading something else right now, but then I'm going to hop on over to this. If you guys have already read The Tainted Cup and you'd like to discuss it, go on down there in them comments and say what you thought about, but please put the word spoiler in front of it so you don't spoil it for other people. So that is it. Please, please, please make sure you support your libraries, because you can get a lot of the books on ebooks, audibles, of course, print. So, support your libraries, okay? You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.